Yeah, I wanted to change these, so... Yeah, let's go with that. Let's put that down there. And that is just for if we like really, really, really need healing badly, but I don't think we're going to need that. And let's have a second one of those. And that's the beginning one. Okay. Ooh, I haven't had you guys yet. Yep, weak to lightning and water. Unfortunately, we don't have lightning in our party right now. Well, technically we do. I'm just saying Saz doesn't have access to lightning or water right now.
パルスの船だ。
ここまで攻めてきたんだ。
来てねえよ。戦争の時もその後もパルスの軍勢が国運の中まで入れたことはね。外角を傷つけただけで政府のパルスに追っ払われたんだ。歴史の授業は居眠りか？
まあね。じゃあなんでパルスのものがあるの？
木質戦争の影響でハングドエッジのような外角に近いエリアに人が住めなくなった。そこでファルシはパルスから異物を引き上げて国運の中に新しい土地を作った。その時の余りですよ、こういうゴミは。
ゴミの中にパルスのファルシだのなんだの余計なもんが混ざってたんだな。
そうだね。
I wonder if Vanilla could be any more obvious that she is actually from Pulse. I mean, at the very least, she makes it pretty obvious that she doesn't think the same way as the people on Cocoon about how Pulse is just hell and horrible and all that. Wait, is there a... No. I just thought you were a different type of enemy. Ow. No treasure chest here. That's surprising. Okay. I keep forgetting to actually take care of the Castellium. Yeah, I was finishing this up. He now can do guts. I forget what that did. See anything else here? No. I'm fighting the Incubus first because that one is more likely to interrupt my attacks. This one might do it too, but the risk of it is not that high. Spark plug. Second verse sings the first. Phoenix Feather. Metal Band is the metal armband. There's a save spot here. I'm not sure why there's a save spot right there. I mean, enemies are not that difficult here. And it's not like anything big is about to happen anyway. Ooh, palette swap. The succubus, as you see, has pretty much identical weaknesses, and it's basically the same as the incubus in terms of weakness, what you can and can't do with it. Difference is that when it attacks you, it can, as the note here says, it can put deep protect on you. But otherwise, I have no idea why the hell this is considered a new enemy. You could just as easily, you know, get rid of the succubus and be like, well, the incubus now can, like, ooh, switch to this one. No, that was the wrong one. There we go. Sometimes I make mistakes in my switching as well. Fortunately, it's occurring at this point where it's not that bad if it occurs to you. Oh, she's dead. There we go. I am not gonna get very good star ranking for this battle. I'm not sure why they actually have star ranks for the regular battles. For the sea stone quests, it makes sense, you know, that is kind of something you need there, but here... And Hope dies. 3 stars? 1 star? More like half a star actually, that was a small star. Like I said, for the Lassie stone quests, it makes sense to do a star ranking there. But, overall, I see no reason for it. At least not for the regular battles. I know that this, your star ranking actually determines how much of a... how high the chance is that you get an item drop, and also how good set drop is going to be. Barrier smoke. Is that the first one we got? No. But I haven't mentioned what it does. It gives you... you start a battle with Protect, Shell, Veil, and Guts. What was it? Veil increased your evasion, I believe, and I think in turn that meant Guts increased your accuracy. If I remember correctly. Also says Snow is doing fine. You're not going to be seeing him until like 5 minutes and another few chapters, and then it takes him a while to join the rest of the group. But trust me, he's fine. Like I said before, once your Sepultura has applied all of the debuffs that they can do, they don't really do anything anymore in that role. Same with the Synergist. Once they have all of the buffs that can be applied where it can be applied, and talking around in circles, then they just don't do anything anymore until a buff or a debuff runs out. Because there's no other reason for them to do anything. Another safe spot. And Hope is in the background again, not doing anything because he's young, can't really do anything, and I have to change all of my Optima again. Ugh. Annoying, quite honestly. Let's go with... Rush Assault is a very good default optima to have. You know, you have the 2 blasters for damage and the attacker for the gauge ability. You know, for the stability of the chain gauge. Blaster, attacker, and jammer is good because you have the blaster causing damage, the attacker for the chain stability. Jammer also does the stability thing, but they also apply the debuffs, meaning attacker and blaster are causing more damage to begin with. So either of them is very good for a standard default one that you start with, but I think I'm going to have that one as my first one. That is... do that here. Let's put the enhancer there. Or... nope, I'm still missing one. Yeah, that looks good. Bravery here, I can get my buffs up, I can get healing, and she causes damage, but... actually, I think I'd rather have that for chain stability instead of damage as the blaster. And there I have an Optima for the sake of still causing damage, but still having healing when I need it. Yeah, that looks fine. And back to the Crystalium for everyone. Oops. Oh, that's completed. She now got wave blows, so now lightning can attack with elemental physical strengths with lightning and water element. That's good. So increase that. That's done. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this already, but overall I would suggest before you finish up a chapter, do try to get the Crystalium completed to whatever stage you currently have it. Doesn't work that easily until around chapter 10, chapter 11, that's when you're probably not going to be able to do that, because it starts to become pretty expensive to do things. But overall it is a good idea. It doesn't make you too powerful or anything like that. It just keeps you on par with what you should be able to do. And lightning is showing a very good indicator of how the blaster AI is not that good when it comes to dealing damage when they have the physical and the magical attack ways. Show it again. You can see easily she switches between the magical attack. She switches between Thunder, running up to the enemy, hitting them with Spark Blow, jumping back, using Thunder, running towards the enemy again, hitting them with Spark Blow and all that. It's inefficient and it takes too much time and it's really not that great. Unfortunately, this is a problem with the Blaster AI when it comes to a broken enemies. If the enemy is in a broken gauge state, I'm sorry, I'm getting blips and hiccups. then they have this tendency to switch between the magic spell and the physical attack. Which in itself isn't bad, it's just very inefficient, which most of the time you don't want to do that because of the star ranks and similar. It would be much better if her AI just realized use Thunder only or Spark Wave only. That is how the Blaster AI deals with things between should I use the spell or should I use the physical attack with the element added to it. That does it by default. Here, let's fight the succubus because you can do protecting. We don't like that. It's weird that the AI does this sort of priority for a broken character. Because it really is simpler. Ow. You could... Don't you get killed, okay? Because overall, the AI in the game is pretty good. It knows what to do, it knows what to accomplish to get battles ended quickly. And overall, it is better to just use magic spells like Thunder because the four main elements do have a certain speed to them, so to speak. Thunder and Fire are the fastest elements that have their spells attacking immediately. So Thunder hits immediately, Fire has a very short travel time. Wind and Water are the opposite, they take a bit longer. Which you can sort of see if you pay attention to what's going on in the battle. Oh, you have everything, you're not going to be doing anything. Might as well not have you standing around doing nothing. More feathers. 4 more equipment customization, which we should be unlocking soon. See, there you could see what the Blaster AI does to a non-chain broken enemy. The AI had Lightning Run Up, use Spark Blow, use Wave Blow. Physical attacks with elemental enhancement. Very good, caused damage. Didn't take a whole lot of time because she was immediately running up to the enemy and just hitting them over and over. No running up, jumping back and such. Didn't really mean to do the enhancer one, but okay. That is... That must be the fire charm. Or let me double check. I believe that is the fire charm. So either I'm right or I am misreading this and it's actually the Flamebane brooch. Either way, lowers damage you take from fire attacks, which I don't think is really that necessary right now. Now, don't rush me, Lightning. I am controlling Saz, who, as he says, is a very old man, and he's not that fast. Let's see. You have the power wrist right now, that's fine. Actually, might as well give you the fire thing. She has the magician sign. Oh, she is almost at 100 magical attack, that's good. Okay. And another save spot. I know this area. Well, before we continue, use those up. Ah, missing so much. Hang on. That way around. Yeah, okay. And Dreadnought. As you can see, it is immune to poison, which Vanilla doesn't have right now, so that doesn't change anything. Resistant to physical and magical attack, and no weaknesses to any elements. Actually, let me go down here. Let's give Lightning Brave. And Saz and Vanilla get Faith as it increases their magical attacks. And you're currently steam cleaning yourself, meaning you are getting rid of your debuffs. Not that that matters to us. And something that I will hopefully be able to show here over. Okay, didn't quite see it here. Once you get the chain gauge up to 500% in a broken status, you get a massive increase in how much damage you are dealing with them. Although specifically, the chain gauge has to be broken with 500% on it. If an enemy has a chain gauge where you have to have 500% on them before it even ends up broken, doesn't really count. Has to be broken status. And same as before, brave for you, brave for us. Oh, it's gonna be painful. And your steam cleaning. Just a few more. Nice. And there you can see we had a few... Oh, careful. We had a few 4-digit attacks going on there. See? 2016 from lightning at a high, chain gauge broken, and with brave on them. And it has dropped the customized kit, meaning we can finally do the equipment customization, and Lenora Garage. Lightning has unlocked her healer role, Saz has unlocked his attacker role, and the Crystarium has increased. Great!
パルスにはこんなのが山ほどいるんだろう。
さあな。軍でもパルスの情報は極秘扱いだ。現場の兵士は無知同然さ。
らしいな。敵を知らねえで戦えるのか？
敵は敵だ。
シンプルな子って。
迷わなくて済む。
迷わなければ戦えますか？
だから生き延びてる。
And now we're being informed about the character, the equipment customization. First thing I want to do... we can get... he can now get Area Blast from Attacker, which he doesn't have right now. He does have access to Ruin, which is basically the Attacker equivalent to the Blaster's blow attacks. Basically, Ruin is in the physical role based on your magical attack. Are you learning anything here? No. I'm not learning anything there either. Okay, might as well go there. With healer, she has cure. Ah, here we have the first node that doesn't involve actually learning a new attack or anything like that. This gives Lightning a second accessory slot, so we can give her 2 accessories if we want to. Oh, bringing you up here. Ah, not quite, because then she would have fire. Nothing over here. Nothing there. Let's keep doing this. Oh, wonderful. He now has thunder and fire, and he's close to getting water too, meaning Hope would be the first character in a party that has access to all 4 main elements. And now, I need to find a safe spot so I can explain the customization aspect. And there is one. Okay. So, for the shop, we've had some more shops unlocked recently. I just never paid attention to them because up to now it's not really that important. Unicorn Marked sells you healing items, so potion, phoenix down, stuff like that. It's still gonna continue. Up in Arms sells weapons. B&W sells you accessories. Oh, black belt and rune bracelet. We can buy them. We can't actually because we don't have any gil for it, but that means we should be finding them soon. And Lenora Garage, which sells you some digital components for equipment customization. Most of the time you get enough of this stuff dropped from enemies anyway, so shop isn't really that important. Here we have the customization. So we can either upgrade something or dismantle it. I suggest to not dismantle anything, especially not any weapons, until you have increased the level 1 to the maximum level it can be upgraded in, and turned it into the 2nd level item. So for example, if we were to upgrade Lightning's Gladios to the highest level it can be increased to, we would then use a catalyst to turn it into the Helter Skelter weapon, and then I would say it's okay to dismantle it because it gives you a lot of components, and that depends on how far you have upgraded it in terms of level. Plus, if you're going for the treasure hunter achievement like I am, it's just better to not dismantle anything that you don't have fully upgraded to its various levels yet. For customizing and upgrading, we can do this to weapons, we can do it to accessories. Most of the time, I can already say, I'm not going to be doing much customization to begin with, at least not for a while, because upgrading your weapons is incredibly expensive early on. There are some weapons that I would do it with early on. I don't have that weapon yet, so I can't do it yet. So overall, don't have to pay that much attention to upgrading your weapons early on. Accessories are a bit more helpful. As you increase them, they end up helping more. So the Iron Bangle would end up giving you like plus 70 HP instead of 50. The Magician Sign would give you a higher magical attack, etc., etc. So, let's see what we have. I am going to display the customization on a weapon though. Let's see, that's 12 bows. Oh yes, we have the Wild Bear and the energy circle here, despite Snow not being in our active party right now, so we can increase his equipped weapon right now, even if we can't do anything with him yet. I am not going to do that. I am going to... let's increase Saz's weapon. So, with the Den of Duels and Sort. Thank you. So, there are two categories of components. these with this sort of symbol, with this X symbol, are the natural components. The one with the screw symbol are the digital components. I've actually heard that a lot of people consider the customization not very well explained in the game, and also difficult to understand in a trial and error way, which I have to disagree with. It's actually pretty simple. So the thing about the natural components is, as you can see, they don't give a lot of experience. In turn, the digital ones do give more experience than the natural ones. What you want to do is you want to, let's give you 20 of these. And you see we have an experience bonus of ×2. So the next time we give any customization to it, we are going to get double the experience from this. This is what the point of the natural components and the digital components is. The natural ones, little experience, high experience bonus added. I believe the highest bonus you can get is ×3, which is always good, especially for if you want to increase weapons like this. In turn, digital components, high experience, eats away the bonus. So let's see, that's 192, that's 268, that's very nice. So you can see here, experience bonus ×2 already tells you how much you're going to be getting from one of these. Let's see. Yeah, let's do 5 of these. And we have a very nice level 4 Den-Up Duelers now. The physical attack is now +20, magical attack +51. That is very nice. And as you can see, our bonus is now down to 1.5%. If I had used more, I would have lost more of the bonus experience. So, as always, here is the one catalyst that we have. I believe it's the Millerite. It's not really useful right now. So we do have some very nice increase in Saz's magical attack now. Very helpful. Like I said, he is an all-rounder, but he's also very good at magic. And if we were to increase his weapon until level star, all of the components, digital and natural, would be grayed out and you can't do anything with them. Only the catalyst will then be able to be selected. Now, I do not think that this catalyst is needed to increase the Den-Up Duelers to its second level, which would be the Canopus AMPs. But that is just a very nice feature that you don't accidentally waste components on something that cannot be upgraded anymore. Only thing you can use are the catalysts, which is then when you increase the weapon to its next level. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in terms of customization right now. I'm not going to do anything else, because this was just a tutorial to show you how it works. And overall, like I said, I only have one weapon that I really want to increase, and I don't have it right now. It's a weapon for vanilla, but I think that becomes available in Chapter 6. I might do some accessory customization. If I do anything, I will mention it in the next video. Most of the time I will be doing this off screen.